Now, Chase, what drew you to the role of Sam in the first place, and were you familiar with the novel before joining the show?
I wasn't familiar of the novel, but as soon as I got the script, I was like, I've heard of this. There was like this legendary book deal that was like this,
Right.
like the most expensive book deal was like in publishing history. And but as soon as I got the part, I was like, Josh and Stephanie, I gotta read this. Now you're giving me this homework of a 900-page book, and they're like, you don't have to read it. It's not the Bible, but like, I took some time and used, you know, some of the details as references for Sam. And yeah, she's just such a complex character. I think my favorite kinds of characters are the ones who present as one way and are kind of concealing something in private. And she totally has that. She's got a lot of secrets. She's she's a thrill seeker, and I think she's kind of like an agent of chaos. And that's what gets her into some dangerous scenarios.
What is it about Charlie that you like the most? And do you think that you two are anything alike?
I think Charlie and I are basically the same person. I got to run a parallel arc. I mean, an arc that very parallel to his in real life while we were shooting the show, finding my own confidence and standing my own ground. And I think my favorite thing about Charlie is that he's such an active character and one who involves himself in the story that he doesn't need to be involved in, and kind of acts as a surrogate for the audience to view this dark punk underground world. And I think watching him just fully immerse himself in it and try to figure out what happened to Sam is such an inspiring and like brave story. So I think that's my favorite part about Charles.
That's beautiful. Now, you were born in 2003 while you, Chase, were 6, if I'm not, I mean, math was not my forte, but anyway. How do you feel to be part of this period piece that, I mean, it's as that for you guys, although 2003 wasn't that long ago?
I feel like there's so much nostalgia for Y2K and the early 2000s, especially with like style and yeah, I feel like it's easy to just pluck the coolest things, and which we do in the series. Like even the costume designer Sammy's like, we're gonna take that cool trend and leave out all the ugly trends. But I feel like not many shows have done a period piece in such a recent period. So,
despite being set in 2003, this show's story feels eerily contemporary. Why do you think that is?
I think there's a lot of themes of confusion and being lost that come with anything post, you know, something big happening, which for 2003 was obviously post 9/11 New York, and now we have post COVID. We're living in an age of, you know, struggling with mental health, and I think it feels so modern and current because people need to reach out to one another, and that's one of the main themes about this show is people connecting, whether through genuine or maybe not so genuine means. And Charlie and Sam's connection is very much a representation of what I'm trying to say, which is people who are both lost and need to find each other and just want companionship and someone who they can trust. And I think that's what a lot of people are looking for now, and I hope that this show kind of gives them a boost to go and do that. Makes sense.
Absolutely, for sure. Now, for my final question, music plays a huge role in this show. I was wondering, what are your favorite music acts to have come up in the early 90s?
I love like the Gorillas are the best.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got? The Strokes, Julian Casablancas.
I'm a big Radiohead guy, so that was, I mean, obviously that was their time.